WJAC-TV, serving millions across the Alleghenies. Now, from Channel 6 News, your severe weather team forecast.
Nothing severe about our weather today. Do you like it hot and humid?
Yes, I do.
What do you want to do today when it's so hot and steamy outside, Dan?
I want to go swimming.
You want to go swimming?
Yep.
Well, today would be the day to do that. Open the pools and hit the ponds and the lakes and streams. Weather rundown, just back over this way a little bit so everybody at home can see my wonderful artwork here. Hazy sunshine, hot and humid conditions. Mid to upper 80s today. A steamy weekend by anybody's standards for June. An isolated thunderstorm or two. You know what isolated means?
No.
Yeah, one over here, one over there. No big deal. That's weather. No big deal. We just kind of do it. Temperatures today. How about Johnstown's temperature? Come on back here, Dan. Where's Johnstown on the map?
Right here.
What's it say there?
About 69.
It's a big 6'9". How about Du Bois?
70 degrees.
And over here to State College?
70 degrees.
I'm just going to step out of the shot. You know what you're doing. Let's describe Futurecast. And, of course, Futurecast tells people what's going to happen in the future, a couple of days ahead. So white indicating clouds, and we see clear spaces. So that indicates there's high pressure in control, nothing going on. We could see a few high clouds drifting by from time to time today due to all the humidity in the air and surface heating, but they dissipate with the heating of the day. Tomorrow morning, what kind of data do you see here? We going to have any rain or clouds?
No, not really.
That's right, nothing going on. But what happens when we go deeper into Saturday?
Well, thunderstorms.
Yeah, those green blobs and yellow blobs are thunderstorms, indicating the chance that an upper level low is going to cross the area. Notice how they're staggered, hit or miss. Not everybody's going to deal with this, but if you're north of Interstate 80, generally you may see a thunderstorm, and that crosses the area into Sunday. What happens against Sunday here?
It's all clear.
All clear. Looks pretty good. So if you want to do some swimming this weekend, of course, we never swim during thunderstorms, right?
Nope.
Watch out Saturday evening off to the north. Let's do the forecast right now. Zoom into your hometown in Somerset County. Somerset, the county seat. Let's back over here. Dan, what's the temp?
86 degrees.
How about Johnstown?
87 degrees.
Now watch what happens. The sun goes down, the moon comes out. It's night. Magic, huh? Temperature in Somerset.
67.
How about Grantsville down in Maryland? You know, people watch us down there, too.
66 degrees.
Yeah. 606, Mario Lemieux's number. How about those pens, huh? Let's take a look down east right now. Temperatures in the upper 80s, near 90 along the Pennsylvania Turnpike. That's going to be warm weather. How about tonight's lows, Dan?
68 in Altoona, 67 in Bedford, 67 in State College.
You're a good weather kid. You think it'll snow tonight?
No.
Nah, I doubt it. Maybe in the Yukon. Hot and steamy again as we look toward the north across Interstate 80, 88 Punxsutawney, Du Bois 87, 87 in St. Mary. So what do you think? Did a pretty good job?
Yeah.
High five me. All right, on a side. Little pound action. Gracefully walk over to the desk and say hi to Bill here. Let's take a look at the long-term forecast right now. We are going to be looking for hot weather to continue right on down the line as we move toward the weekend. Things may cool slightly as we work our way toward next week, but there is the chance of an afternoon thunderstorm, mainly north on Saturday. Perhaps one or two again Tuesday and Wednesday, but still the chance is slim to none. And therefore, if there's less than a 30% chance, I always talk about it and really don't put the icons up there. So we're looking for mostly sunny conditions across much of the Channel 6 viewing area. So that's a look at your forecast, and we are in pretty good shape. What do you think there, Dan?
Yeah, it looks pretty good out.
There you have it from the master.
I'll tell you what, Dan's picking this up pretty quickly.
I'll tell you what, yeah. It doesn't take much to be a weather guy, does it? Just a lot of guts to step on camera and do it. Very good.
Good job, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
Time now 6:21 on this Friday morning and 64 degrees outside this morning. Dan joins us once again. Kyla's off today. We're happy to have Dan here. Our first weather kid, by the way.
Our first of many, and Dan is a huge Penguins fan, as I am. We love hockey, right?
Yep.
What were you saying a little bit ago during commercial break about Malkin and Crosby and those guys?
I like them a lot, and some Hossa.
You like Hossa too, huh? See, I'm an old goaltender. I always watch Fleury, and back a couple of years ago, the Penguins had a goaltender named Snow. I always thought it'd be great if both of those guys were on the team. They had Snow Flurry. There's a weather tie-in somewhere. You know, there always is. Here's a weather forecast. No snow flurries in the forecast now. Hazy sunshine, hot, humid, 85 to 90 degrees. And then tonight, 65 to 70. It's going to stay hot. Why don't you talk about tomorrow's forecast here, Dan? What's that all about?
It's going to be 84 to 88 high, mostly sunny and hot and humid.
And what about the next 7 days?
It's going to be hot throughout the day, low. On Thursday, it's going to be 77 for the high. and all 80s throughout the week.
Very good. Very good. You keep that up, they're going to give you a job and pay you mediocre bucks, too. Very good. That's a look at your 7-day forecast. Let's continue with that theme of sports.
Just a couple of minutes now before 7 a.m. We're going to close things out here with our weather kid, Dan. Thanks for being here this morning. You did a great job.
Oh, thanks.
What's your favorite part, Dan the man, being a weather guy?
I like doing the weather on the big green screen.
The big green screen, the ultimate, do you, huh? Yeah. Well, you can't wear a green shirt or you'll disappear. It's a funny thing, viewers always send me green shirts. Anyway, we would like to give you your own Channel 6 Weatherman wardrobe, a little lovely parting gift for you. And again, would you recommend this to other students? That would,
yes, I would.
Would you really?
Yeah.
Walk around the green screen, learn how to do weather?
Yeah.
And students like you can do that. Log on to WJACTV.com. Click on the Weather Kids icon and find out how maybe your son or daughter can join us here on a future date and be a weather kid and do the weather with Bill and Kyla and I, huh? Pretty good stuff.
You set the bar really high, Dan.
That's
tough.
tough.
You did a good job today.
Let's do the weather one more time here, okay?
Right.
Let's go for it. Today's forecast, hot and steamy, and temperatures?
High 85 to 90 degrees.
It's going to be warm again tonight.
Low 65 to 70 degrees.
Very good. And tomorrow?
High 84 to 88 degrees.
Yeah, it's going to be another hot day tomorrow. We're going to keep it in the 80s right on through the weekend and into next week. Our next best shot at a thunderstorm, isolated at best, is Saturday evening, mainly north of I-80, and we'll keep it hot and humid. And that is your 7-day forecast. Dan and Bill, take it away.
Okay, Dan, thanks again for being here this morning. You did a great job for us as our first weather kid. We want to remind folks that because of French Open tennis on NBC today, there will be no noon news. I want to thank you for joining us for Channel 6 News at Sunrise. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay tuned for Today, coming up next.
We get out of school early, too, see?